Hello everyone. This video is not really going to be like a particularly well made video. I'm mainly going to be ranting about the inconsistencies with seeding in this game, because it's kind of pissed me off over the past couple of years of playing this game in particular. And I just wanted to rant about it a little bit. So as you can see here, I've got a 3 meter wide cedar on the back of this tractor. And as you can see underneath it, it's kind of got a cultivator underneath it. So this is what you'd call a direct drill. As you can see, this field is not cultivated. And if I turn it on, if I unfold it and then turn it on, and I drive forward, you can see it drills the field. Perfectly fine. This is what you'd expect from a machine like this, right? Right. I'm going to put that one away for now. And I'm going to have a look at this one, because this immediately shows how inconsistent this game is. If I lower the machine and turn it on, what you'd expect to see is the same result as from the Unia to the left of to the right of me, right? No. If I drive forward, nothing happens. You can see it's boiling up soil, so it clearly knows it's supposed to be on the ground, but it's not doing anything. Bit odd. Okay, whatever, that's fine, you think. But then if I disconnect the seeder, look, and I turn just the power harrow on, it works. So clearly this machine should be capable of breaking up the ground and seeding. At least that's what you'd think it would do, but it doesn't. And then there's another machine over here. This is, by the way, these are not modded vehicles. Well, this one isn't. The K word, I can't say this because people will think I'll be saying a slur. This is base game machine. This is from DLC, but it's basically base game. This one is a mod from Giants that, as you can see, has a power arrow underneath it, right? So you'd think that if you turned it on and you lowered it, that it would cultivate the ground and plant the seed. But it doesn't. And I'm not really sure why. Like, there's another machine exactly like this in the base game. Let me see if I can find it. Here. From the K-word brand. Similar machine. If you look at it, it has a power harrow underneath it. And in fact, you can't detach it on this machine, but you can buy it separately here. Like, exactly the same machine. Even has the attachment for the seeder on it. And this works as a 6-meter cultivator. But if you then buy it as a seeder, let me just do that and show it off. Come on. I should have probably turned on quick start, that might have helped. And I'll just go and attach this. Like, this is a very similar machine to the Cavernland that I was just using. It's even bigger. These machines are really big, it's kind of ridiculous. And I'll just line it up over here. Oh god, this thing is really not heavy enough on the nose. That's fine, it's just for a short demo. Fill. Oh, hang on. Fill. And we'll lower this. Turn it on. It doesn't work. even though you can tell that there's a power harrow on the front of it. And you saw in the store that you can buy that very part of the machine as a power harrow. And to make it even more idiotic, like, you may think, like, okay, well, maybe it turns that functionality off if it's got a seeder on the back of it. Here's a modern one. And if I don't lower the seeder, like you can see, it still works exactly the same way as it would as a power harrow. In fact, this machine is based on the one underneath this one, the Venta 4030. This is the same power harrow, it's just been changed a bit. It doesn't work. I can lower the seeder, won't really change anything. But then, as soon as I turn it off, I disconnect the seeder, turn the power harrow on, and it works perfectly. And through all of this, I can't understand why. And again, it's not just base game vehicles that do this. I have a modded one here, which I don't believe is made by Giants. No, it's made by Mat26, I'm pretty sure. There you go. And it has very similar functionality to all the other seeders that I've used. The only direct drill that I have... Oh, I should probably buy a weight. Hold on. The only direct drill out of all of this is the first one that I used, the 3-meter one. And the main reason I find all of this so confusing is because Giants is the same company that gave us the precision farming DLC. Like, they didn't make all of it, they did do it in collaboration with other companies. But in that DLC, and in real life as well, depending on the area you live in, you're encouraged to direct drill, to not till as much of the field as possible. And as you can see, that doesn't work. Now, originally, when the game launched, I thought, okay, this is a bug. Like, maybe they missed something. But no, they didn't. Oh, hang on. It's not a bug, because I've seen people report this. It doesn't run on lower now. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, you need to do it like this. See? It works perfectly. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, originally, I don't pay attention to that. I thought this was a bug, and a lot of other people did as well, because I've read forum posts where people are like, hey, why don't the direct drills work? They're supposed to, you know, not need any cultivation. Why don't they work? And then I found a page with a bug report on it, and on the bug report it said intended behavior will not change. So, Giants, what's the deal with this? Why can we not use these as direct drills like they're meant to be? Like if I do this, it works perfectly fine. Like if you detach a part of the seeder, like the power harrow, and then do the seeding, it works fine. But it's not meant to work that way. And in real life, these machines can be used for direct drilling. It's not recommended. Like, the power harrows are usually not enough to loosen up the soil, but it can be done, as Clarkson has explained on Clarkson's farm. You can do it. But for some reason, they don't want you to do it in this game. And what's even more confusing, I know this is just one big run-on sentence, in Farming Simulator 19, they did allow this. Right, so I'm here in FS 19. Ignore the piss poor performance, I'm not really sure why the game runs that way. With a very similar set of machines. In fact, two of these are from the Confirmant DLC. And as you can see, these machines, apart from this one I decided to use specifically for 19, but it works the same as all the other ones. As you can see, there's a 3-meter direct drill here. Looks exactly like the Union one that I used earlier. Well, it looks a little different, but same type of device. And then here is actually the only machine from the lot that's the same as the one that I used in 22. You can see this is the one released in 22 as a mod that I did use and showed that it didn't work as a direct drill. So here in 19, gonna lower this, turn it on, drive forward, and there you go. Works as a direct drill perfectly, like it's intended to. Keep in mind, this is the same people made this one. You can see it says wheat, growing, not fertilized, because I don't have any fertilization in this one. This one I have not filled up yet, but I'm going to. You can see, works exactly as you would expect it to. But with this one, that's kind of what you expected in the first place. Then if you go to this one, don't fill it up with diesel, it's already full of diesel. There you go. Works as a direct drill, exactly like it's meant to. Because it has a power harrow on it, so you'd expect it to, you know, work as a direct drill. And then the final one, which I know looks ridiculous on a tractor this big, but that's not really the point. Also works perfectly fine as a direct drill. All of these machines should and do work as direct drills. So why don't they work in 22? They clearly know that this is intended functionality, because this is how they worked in this game. But then machines like this, or identical machines such as this one, are just not direct drills anymore. I'm really hoping, that grill looks weird, really hoping that they fix this for the next game, because honestly this is just, well, I wouldn't say it's unacceptable, that sounds a bit dramatic, but it is a bit annoying, because now you can use all of these machines for direct drilling, and they're great for direct drilling. There's a lot of seed fighting going on there. These machines are great for direct drilling, especially this one. I love this machine. I used this one a lot when I still played 19. It's just so easy to navigate, especially with a tractor like this one. But now I can't use it anymore because it isn't a direct drill. I mean, obviously I could just take the mod and modify it. Like I know how to make it a direct drill like it's meant to be, but I can't put that on the mod hub. At least not without permission from Giants. So this mod, or this tool, is effectively just useless in the game for me, because I play with precision farming, and if you use precision farming, you're going to get points deducted if you don't direct drill. Like, you're going to get a lower environmental score, and it also wastes a lot of time, especially because this machine is capable of it. You can see right here, wheat growing. It didn't just cultivate the field, it actually planted seeds like it's meant to. But it doesn't do that anymore. So, really hoping they fix this for the next one. Because it just wastes time. It doesn't look great. And it just looks kind of silly that if you drive over a non-cultivated field with these, and it just nothing happens. Thank you for watching to the end. If you have anything to say about this, please leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear it and see if people agree with me on this, if this is all silly, or if I'm being the silly one and I'm missing some crucial information on real life farming. But yeah, that was it. Thank you very much.